4th-round draft pick in '87 of the New England Patriots, traded 2 weeks later to the Vikings. Saw considerable action here, led this team to an 11-5 record his last year here in '92. Traded to Washington the next season and signed a 4-year contract as a free agent with the Oakland Raiders in the offseason. Gannon into the flat, Kaufman one-on-one out of the corner with Amos McDonald. Blitz. Gannon deep in the middle for Brown, drop. Rush from the outside. Gannon finds Tim Brown. Blitz coming again. Gannon with time. Shovels it out incomplete for Terry Mickens. And here's Gannon across the middle for Tim Brown. And another Raider first down across the 50 to the 48-yard line. That is a gain of 15.
Well, this time it's the Vikings' turn to sit back in his own defense. Tim Brown just doing the curl to the inside. Orlando Thomas comes up and makes the open field tackle, but that's a route that Brown breaks off when he sees that particular zone. That's just good coordination between Brown and Rich Gannon, the quarterback.
2nd and 8, 7-0. That's Kenny Shedd in motion. Rush coming from the outside. Gannon finds Tim Brown, and Tim Brown out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 17.
And they're trying to take advantage of the fumbled exchange between Christie and Cunningham.
Randy Jordan splits out wide to the left, and Tim Brown in motion, followed by Kenny Wright. Gannon in trouble. Gets out of the tackle. They'll fake to Jordan. Gannon with a rollout. Has a man who drops it at the 15-yard line. On first down, Gannon steps up, comes right to Tim Brown. Brown is the motion man. Crossing pattern. They find him, and he drops it. Here's Gannon with a play fake. Avoids the tackle for the moment. Brings it out to Wheatley, who picks up one, and scrambles out of bounds after Ed McDaniel makes the tackle.
This is one of the things that Rich Gannon brings to the table. Look at the mobility. Look at the fighting to stay alive, and even with a guy hanging on him, able to get the football to a receiver. Granted, it's only good for a couple of yards, but that is just a part of Rich Gannon's game that has always been there. And it's the reason that John Gruden wanted him so badly to replace Jeff George.
Tim Brown in the slot to the left. Jordan in the backfield. Here comes the rush from the outside. Perfect call to Randy Jordan. A flag is down. Richie and Wheatley. And here's Gannon. Lost the ball. And that is a fumble, not a pass.
He just lost the handle.
Blitz. Gannon shakes it. He'll run. Gets a block from Dudley. And is out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Make it the 22.
Oh, and Robert Griffith is going to be a sad, sad guy. Boy, you draw it up where you come in and try to get a clean shot. There's Griffith, number 24. Oh, and he just comes in with his motor running a little too fast. He's not under control, and Gannon is just able to give him the slip. Oh, Foge has to have his hair going even grayer than it already was. And you work on it all week, and you just get your shot, and you don't get it.
Gannon with a roll. Pops it out. Caught. Tim Brown, who had dropped 2 third-down grabs. Gannon back. Fires it out, and Jordan drops it. Oh, dear. 4-man rush. Gannon a little behind Tim Brown. Gannon looks for Tim Brown, finds Tim Brown, and he's got a first down as he holds on to this one out to the 32. Here's Gannon on first down. He'll run. And he's got a little bit of room. He slides down at the 39-yard line as Kylie Wong makes the tackle. Now Rich Gannon started here, traded after the 93 season to the Redskins, and then had rotator cuff surgery and did not play in all of 1994. spent those years with Kansas City and then signed the free agent contract. And, of course, Jeff George, who was the Oakland quarterback last year, is the backup quarterback in Minnesota. Gannon scrambles, got the first down, plus at the 45, thought about lateralling back to Tim Brown. Wisely held on to it, and he gains 20.
Well, I talked about somebody for the Raiders has to make a play. The first play of the second half here is made by Rich Gannon. This is not what you expect your quarterback to do. Takes off. Dwayne Clemens almost gets in there. Randall with the miss, and again, Rich Gannon, this is his 12th year in the league, and Rich can still scoop. Wisniewski locked up with Randall. Look at the Wisniewski is quarterback 15 yards downfield, still got a little get after it.
First down at the 40. Gannon looks right and settles for his tight end, Jeremy Brigham, the big second-string tight end. Rumbles inside the 20. He's down at the 19. Here's Gannon. He goes to Richie, and Richie penetrates the 15-yard line. Brown left against Jimmy Hitchcock. Jordan in the backfield. Gannon fires it across the middle for James Jett. Touchdown Oakland. And the Raiders have the lead.
And the first glimpse of decisive offensive football out of the Raiders so far this game. Rich Gannon, who has spearheaded this drive, this touchdown scoring drive for the Raiders. The crossing pattern to Jett. He's working underneath the umbrella of the Vikings. A good throw, a good catch, and the Vikings saw the Raiders put together a drive of intensity.
Blitz. Gannon reads it. His receiver falls down. Four-man rush. Gannon drills it. 2nd and 11. Four-man rush. Gannon on a line. Tim Brown makes another grab. 3rd down and 1. Gannon will throw. Nope, he's going to shovel it out, and it's complete to Ricky Dudley. And Dudley, the tight end, rumbles down inside the 30. How about Rich Gannon?
Well, John Randall is a nanosecond away from planting Rich Gannon. It's a good pocket initially. Let's take a look at number 93, John Randall, working against DiNapoli, and he comes around, and look at that. Randall has both hands on Rich Gannon, and he's able to still shovel that thing out there to Ricky Dudley. John Randall, working against Gennaro DiNapoli, gets around, and as I said at halftime, who's going to start making plays for the Oakland Raiders? Rich Gannon got it started, Vern, and now they're taking turns.
John Randall had him wrapped up, he thought.
This guy must levitate out of bed in the morning.
Tyrone Wheatley in the backfield now. Gannon steps up, fires it. Tim Brown at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal at the 5. That's Jordan in motion. Gannon, quarterback draw, goes left, touchdown. Wisniewski and Robbins and Ashmore leading the way.
And a quarterback draw all the way. 2 steps, plant, go. Look at that block by Wisniewski and by Robbins, the center, as they drive the Vikings all the way back into the end zone. Boy, that was a well-designed, well-executed play by Gruden's offense.
As the Raiders go for 2, that's Dudley in motion. Gannon. Here's Gannon with a play fake, deep right side. He's got a man open, that's Jett. And he hits Jett flying down the sideline. A completed catch at the 39-yard line.
Well, you got to love this call on first down, backed up to your own goal line. Straight man coverage, and James Jett, one of the fastest receivers in the league, just runs away from Ramus McDonald and takes in a perfect strike from Rich Gannon. Aptly named James Jett.
And the audible from Rich Gannon. Blitz. Oh, gosh. Gannon. Left side. Tim Brown. Gannon in the air, incomplete. Tim Brown in motion. Blitz coming. Gannon reads it, finds Brigham. What a terrific read by Rich Gannon. Knew the blitz was coming all along. Hot receiver, the tight end, out of the backfield, Jeremy Brigham. And a gain of 17.
And Rich Gannon has just grabbed this offense by the throat here in the second half and is doing everything right. Again, the mobility, moving out of the pocket, a soft delivery to Brigham, and there's just nobody left in the Vikings secondary. They committed to the blitz. Gannon's mobility gets him out of harm's way, and he makes the easy completion.
Jordan's in the lineup on 1st and 20. First and here's Gannon. Jordan, flag again. 2nd and 17. Gannon back. Gannon dropped by Ricky Dudley. Lobs it out right side. Jordan incomplete. 2nd and 8. Back split. Blitz coming. Gannon across the middle. Finds his tight end, and that's good for a first down at the 40. Ricky Dudley hangs on to this one. A gain of 14.
And a first down. And the clock continues to run. Rich Gannon has really been so solid here in this second half. Look at Tim Brown get down there and put a block on Orlando Thomas. And Ricky Dudley doing something that just doesn't come all that easily to him. That's holding on to the catch. But this is, Rich Gannon has really asserted himself offensively with this Raider team here in the second half.
Play fake. Gannon drills it, has a man. It's Terry Mickens.
They should have won in Green Bay last week. They had that game won, and now they come to Minnesota and win here. I think most people looked at the start of this schedule for the Raiders and said, 2 sure losses.